Welcome to momseveryday.com. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, and today I'm here with Kathy Bilkis. She is the owner of Your Tax Lady, and oh, Kathy, it is that time. It is the week. Now, some of you may be breathing easy because your taxes are done and you think you've escaped all of this, but for others, we're still holding on to them. So, first of all, Kathy, clarify when the deadline is this year.
The deadline is Tuesday, the 17th at midnight, and I expect to see all of you out there mailing those forms.
So the 17th, though, now explain why, because this caught me off guard, too. I thought it would probably be the 16th. Explain why the 17th.
The 15th falls on a Sunday, which bumps it to Monday, but Monday is Emancipation Day, a holiday in Washington, D.C. that is celebrated nationwide now.
Okay.
So it bumped it till Tuesday. So it's Tuesday the 17th.
So we had a Sunday and a holiday, so it's Tuesday the 17th. So if you were panicking, you've got an extra 24 hours there.
Correct.
Now, when filing, talk to me a little bit about what should you do if you owe?
If you owe, please make arrangements to pay, whether you go through the IRS or you go through a tax professional, but at least sit down with someone that knows what they're doing and set up a payment plan so that you can pay back what you do owe and not have to pay so many penalties.
So if it turns out that you owe more than you thought, you can create an installment plan, right?
You can, you bet.
And this is why we need to seek a professional, because there really is a structure for these plans. You can't just decide to send what you want when you want, right?
No, they would prefer that you did not.
Okay.
They would prefer that you sign it for the installment agreement.
And if you miss a payment, they are going to charge you interest and things too. It's like any other type of a bill, right?
Yes.
Now, for extensions, people think, oh, well, I'll just file an extension and that'll put everything off for a while. But you're explaining to me that's a little tricky, right? That puts off the paperwork but not the money?
Correct. It's only for paperwork. If you're still waiting to get some of your paperwork back from whoever you worked for or forever someone is sending you information, it's only extending the paper, not the money. You must send all the money you owe or set up an agreement to make payments on what you owe. So it's best to at least get it started now so you know how much you are going to owe.
And that's why you want to see it at an expert, because you were explaining if you're still waiting for some of these forms to come in, you have to make an estimate, right? And that's where someone like your tax lady can help you to even gear those estimates, right?
Right, yeah, because otherwise you're not going to know. You're going to go short, or you may even go too long.
Okay.
And it will take you longer to get your refund back if you go too long.
So we want to make sure that we're clear on that. The extensions are only for paperwork.
Only for paperwork,
now,
yes.
Speaking of paperwork, when you get that lovely letter in the mail, you said some IRS letters are coming out already for the 2010 tax year, right?
Correct,
Give us some advice on when we see the IRS postmark. What do we do?
Please open it first.
Okay, that sounds obvious, but you're saying a lot of people are just afraid to open it, right?
They are. A lot of times I'll get all their envelopes in a big pile, rubber banded up, and they've never been opened. Okay. So I'm just asking, please open them, take them to a professional, or call the IRS. If it is coming from the state, they generally at this time of the year do not answer their phones, so you do have to correspond by paper. In other words, you have to tell them what they're asking.
And so get the professional's advice.
Please.
And you were telling me you're getting a lot of notifications from the IRS that people are not doing those self-tax forms correctly, right? They're missing out on things?
Sometimes when you're doing it online or doing it by the box, doing your own taxes, if you're not just a W-2 or not just you own your home or a little bit of interest or some daycare, you're misunderstanding the questions, and IRS is making a big push. Anybody that's filing more complicated returns
should see a professional, right?
And
that's why you have this great book that we can get Kathy about the mistakes we make. Kathy, thank you. I know you've got a busy week. For more information about Your Tax Lady,